guys, what is up? It's your girl Samara, aka Night American Princess. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And also follow your girl on Instagram at Samara Chinye Instagram. But let's get into this video.
What's up?
Hey yo, Ren, turn that up. She said, show me some affection.
Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you guys and tell you guys basically what not to do when you start trading. These are some tips. These are some basically some experiences that I've been through that I wish I would have known before actually getting into the process of trading. But hey, you know, everything happens for a reason and you just got to keep pushing. So let's get into it. All right, so number one, proper risk management. It is super important. Guys, when I started back in 2019, I started with a company called IML. And I'm thinking, because I'm seeing so many people making so much money in one single trade, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do it. Literally, I had $100 account and I blew it. I literally blew it because I didn't proper risk manage. I used a dollar lot size, and if you're familiar with your lot sizes, which I'll create a video for you guys for it if you're not, that is basically your 0.1. I used my standard lot size and I blew my account off of one trade. And I did not proper risk manage my account at all. I did not use the correct lot size for that. I should have been using the 10 cents through 50 cents range, but instead I just was like, hey, I'm about to, you know, go ahead with the dollar lot size, and I was mad. I was literally mad. I went off on my mentor at the time. I was mad. So if you ever blew your account, I know your frustration. I know your anger. Like, I really understand your emotions right now. But the good thing about trading is that your profits over time are going to beat those emotions that you had in the past when you were failing, when you were not cooperating with the trades that you wanted to execute properly. You are not going to make $1,000 within one day, especially if you are a beginner trader or a first-time trader. That's not going to happen. Now, if it does happen, you may have gotten someone who's literally done it for you, or somebody has given you a trade idea, and that is something I'm going to tell you a little bit more about. Number two is compounding your account correctly. So I seen, when I was in IML at once upon a time, I used to see people say, oh, you know, I'm going to grow my account from $50 or $100 or $200 or whatever to $10,000 to $15,000 to $30,000 within 3 months or maybe 5 months. And I'm like, you know what, that's about, like, doing the math, I'm like, okay, maybe I can do $100 a day, whatever the case may be. I didn't properly understand what to do, how to actually compound. So I just was swinging it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe doing 100 a day will get me to 10,000 in 3 months. Like I said again, guys, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get rich in one day. This is not a get rich, get quick type of scenario, because if that was the case, everybody in this world who knows about trade and who knows about Forex and who knows about stocks will be a millionaire right now. But as you guys can see, that's not the case. So you need to put that in your mind that you're not going to make thousands of dollars in a short time period, because you need to do a lot of research and you need to really get someone who is really good at trading, who's not going to be there just to tell you a little bit of things, like little knickknacks here and there, just to kind of pass you by so you can do things for them, like maybe recruit for them, whatever scenario that you may be in. Do it for yourself and do your research, okay? Compounding is strictly easy. I have created a video for you guys. So compounding is very important, especially if you have a low account Because if you only have $15 in your account, you cannot be using 50-cent lot size. You need to be using 10-cent lot sizes to eventually get you into the area that you need to be at. So you can then use 50 cents and whatever the case may be. But compounding is simply adding interest to your account each and every day that you trade. So that whether that's 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, that is typically what compounding is. It's almost like your bank. You're going to put money into your savings account, but the bank is only going to give you a 1% interest rate, and that's not a lot. But if you're compounding 1% every day, you got to think about it. Especially if you started with a $15 account, it's not that bad. Especially if you're doing it every day, it's not that bad. So think of Forex, think of trading all in all as a long-term investment rather than a short-term investment as well. Number 3, if you are a part of any team, and I'm not throwing any shades to no company that is extremely doing well, I would suggest you to do your own research and go learn how to trade. Do not take trade ideas from anyone. I don't care if they're making millions of dollars. I don't care if they're making thousands of dollars. I don't care if they're making $10. Do not take any trade from anyone, especially if you haven't done your research. Guys, that was my big mistake when I joined IML. And if you guys want a story tell of why I chose not to join IML anymore, I loved IML, but I just decided to kind of step away from that and whatever the case may be. But if you want a story time on that, just comment down below and I got you guys. But yes, so basically I was taking trades. I didn't know any better. I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm in school, pharmacy school at that, a professional setting. It's super busy, it's just a lot going on while you're in pharmacy school, okay? So I'm just like, you know what, I'm about to make money on the side and just take these people's suggestions and things like that. Now, what they didn't tell me was that I was gonna make some losses. So I'm over here going in with the lot sizes. I'm like 50 cents here, $1 here, 70 cents here, 60 cents here. I'm just like doing all of that, and then I come back red. And then now my account is saying, hey, it's kicking me out of certain trades because I'm not having enough leverage to hold those amount of trades in my account. So I'm over here freaking out. I'm like, what's going on? Because I took these people trades, not realizing that this person who gave me a trade idea is a day trader. This person's a scalper trader. Whatever the case may be, I didn't understand that. So I lost a lot of money when I started trading. Don't think that, oh my gosh, that she knows everything. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor, and I tell you guys that all the time. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just giving you guys tips and tricks and ideas and whatever that I've experienced to let you guys know what not to do and what to do. You need to really do your research before taking anybody's trades. Honestly, do your research to learn how to trade on your own, and you won't get mad at other people for allowing them to lose your money, your hard-earned money at that, okay? Number four. So I always tell you guys, yes, it's cool to start off with $15, $20, $50, but guys, really, if you want to see a huge difference in the market and actually use some good lot sizes that's going to give you a bigger benefit than the risk, I would suggest using at least $500 in your bank account, in your trader's account or more. Literally anything less than $500, it takes a while to compound. And if you're somebody who's impatient like I am, I finally realized, like, hey, I don't like doing 10 cents, especially if you're trading your Forex pairs, like your EUR, USD, your GBP, AUD, all of those different Forex pairs. 10 cents is not going to give you a good benefit. Like, you're not gonna really see that much profit. 10 pips with 10 cents is $1. Like, come on, man. You don't want to just keep waiting on $1 and $1. And again, like I said, this is a long-term investment rather than a short-term. But sometimes it's like, okay, if I would have just invested a little bit more into my account, I probably could use the 50-cent lot size. You know what I'm saying? So always look into trying to invest a little bit more. It's no rush or no No hurry to just put $50. Now, it is possible to turn $50 into $3,000 or whatever the case may be because you are actually a profitable trader. But if you are a beginner trader, I advise any of my beginner traders to at least start off with 500 and above because you have more wiggle room to leverage your account if you decide to over leverage your account. That's if you do, but I suggest do not do that at all. Once you blow your account with $50, then you're going to end up putting another $50. You blow that account, that's another $50 you didn't add it. That's another $50. It ends up adding up to your initial $500 deposit. So I suggest just putting your whole deposit that you can lose. This is not your bills that you have. This is not your bill money, for instance. This is not your school money, your tuition money. This is not your grocery money. This is not your gas money. This is money that you put to the side that you know for a fact I am good with losing it. Now make sure that you're also saving for your emergency cases because when it comes to trading and things like that, if you want to take out money, sometimes there's a delay in getting your money back. But it's not going to be a long delay, but let's say you do need your money right there instantly. Sometimes you may not get it because sometimes your broker may have maintenance problems with the service or whatever the case may be. Always have an emergency savings account if you don't already. But I suggest start saving now for a bigger deposit so you don't have to keep depositing, especially if you keep literally blowing your account, okay? Number five is the last but not least. Number 5. Figuring out what type of trader are you. Don't be a trader because you see somebody else making $5,000 within 1 minute, or you see somebody making $12,000 within 1 day, or you see someone making $10 within 15 minutes, or you see someone making $50 within 2 days. Whatever the case may be, start doing your research on what type of trader you want to be. Like I told you guys previously, there's scalper traders, they're scalper. Okay, sorry guys, you know my accent. Scalper traders, you got your day traders, you got all many different type of styles of trades. Okay, pick wisely, choose wisely on what type of trader you want to initially be. That was something that I messed up really bad because there was moments where I wanted to be a scalper trader and I'm looking at the chart constantly. I'm like doing that, knowing I have school. I can't look at the chart and look at my professor at the same time. That was a no-go. So I'm over here losing money because I'm like in class and I'm trying to look at this and I'm not really focusing on my charts. Now I'm losing money because scalper trader, you literally execute that trade and it happens right there and then you get out. You're done. Now, day trader, you may want to be somebody who just chilling back, looking at the day trade, stuff like that. Just do your research on what type of trader that you typically want to be. And that's something that I messed up on. And again, like I told you guys previously, when I was taking people's trades and doing all this extra stuff, whatever the case may be, I didn't really know what type of trader I wanted to be until I actually sat down, did my research, read up on books. Books are so important, guys. Literally, books are so important. Look up there's so many different trading books that will literally tell you what to do. If you don't have the finances to go in and pay for $250 every month with any trading company, and there's nothing wrong with that if you do have the money. But if you don't have the money, go and invest into some books that will teach you how to trade. There's tradings for dummies. There's so many different opportunities. There's many different teachers on YouTube. There's many different courses that people provide that's less than $250 per month. But guys, that concludes my video. I didn't want to overextend and things like that. I just wanted to tell you guys what are some things that you should be aware of before you get into trading. Just a quick tip, I always tell everybody, if you are a beginner, do not deposit no money into your account until you have mastered your demo account. If you're not profiting in your demo account, why are you in your real account? Why are you in your real account? And that's what I messed up too. I was constantly in my real account losing money after money, just losing money and getting frustrated when the whole entire time they had a demo account. I could have been playing Monopoly money, not my real money, but Monopoly money, and could have really understood how to trade. But instead I'm flipping my money in the real account. Guys, use the demo account. That's what the demo account is for. But if you're not using your demo account, that's already strike one. You're already gonna say my account's about to blow. I hope this video was very informative. I hope that you guys just keep on joining with your girl on this run to 10K subscribers, guys. That's the goal. Once you start profiting from Forex, guys, you guys are gonna honestly understand all the different opportunities of investments that you can get into. And I want to take you guys along on this journey with me on the different investment opportunities that you can go into if Forex is not something that you want to do. There's so many different investment ventures for you guys, for anyone in this world who is willing to invest into them and have a financial freedom for themselves and for their family. But other than that, peace.